4AD, baby. Been hunting this bear all week.
I grunted at him. He come running back in. We just smoked another giant.
Just an absolute giant. Lifetime bull for me.
Team 200 is presented by MoonGuide. Plan your best hunt.
I took the shot, it looked perfect. I mean, from what I could see, the blood was already coming out of him when he took off. We're gonna just not wait but a millisecond, climb down out of this tree and go see what we got.
Got some changes taking place this year on Team 200, some new faces, and I'm gonna be going way back to the days of Whitetail Addictions. Rick Rock Bonomo and Wade Fatul, all from PA. These guys have been putting down some giant bucks with traditional equipment for a long time, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have these guys part of Team 200 now.
Sir, congratulations. Never give up. Fight Club. Never give up. Wade, well done.
Nice shot.
Wade initially spooked him.
Let me tell you about Rick Bonomo, Rocky Bonomo, and Wade Fatul, the three legends that I've known for about 20 years now.
Congratulations. Wade, MVP on the track.
There's no doubt. Do what I do.
He's got that situational awareness that is off the charts, guys.
Every once in a while, even when you're master guide, you get humbled. Today,
look at
was another humbling experience.
Look at that bird.
So these guys have been filming for probably 30 to 35 years. Back in the early days, the GL1 days, GL2s, Rick and Rock and Wade, they started filming their hunts late 90s, early 2000s in Kansas. We got connected. They got me into video editing and kind of filming in the beginning stages, and you know, we'll just keep plugging along here as the years have gone by.
Turn one time sideways a little bit.
Nice kill. And it's just a gorgeous animal.
Wade, you called it. I'm going to shoot one tonight. My hunt will be over. I'll film.
I'll film all week. I'll be proud to film some of this.
So probably the biggest downfall about these guys is you don't get to see those camp life moments when they're all arguing, fighting, or celebrating together. And I think that's kind of what I've brought to the mix when we've gone on these hunts together. Is I'm the guy that breaks out the camera and catches these incredible baby moments.
No, it won't. It was going straight east, which was more that. You would have got winded by every deer.
Not the ones that are coming down the hedgerow.
We didn't see any of them.
Let's talk competition. I mean, even when we go fishing, you know, there's always some type of little competition, it seems like, going on.
We're going walleye fishing tomorrow, so what we're doing is, if you can see inside here, we're getting night crawlers to troll with. We got our Lindy rigs and a little spinner attached, and this is how we're hopefully catching some big walleye for tomorrow.
And that became a competition at night with headlights on, who could grab the most worms off this golf course.
2 plates? Yeah, but Wade's got a huge heaping plate here. 2 plates. I think I might have it. I don't know. I've got to come to the weigh-in. Wade and Rock right now are back and forth. It's trading punches right now. He's counting. Trading punches. Rock's got 2 plates working. I'll go first because I know I'm losing. 34. 86.
86? Well, I'm not even close. I had 56. I'm not even close.
Yes!
Oh, I got that.
Oh, look at that beautiful eater.
Oh, look at this, guys. Gentlemen, we have arrived to Canada.
Wait, compare that to beef. What slice of beef would that be? The filet or the prime rib?
That would be...
both.
Yeah, a little of each.
Coming up next.
Look at this thing.
I can't believe it. We've got a giant deer on the ground. By far the biggest buck I've ever killed.
And I had his onyx pointed. He didn't pick up anything. Gave me a 30-yard shot.
Thank God I have an ozonics.
Start seeing more deer more often and closer than you ever thought possible with Ozonics. Ozonics is the only product that actively and continually attacks game spooking odor in the downwind airstream during your entire hunt, allowing you to beat an animal's #1 defense, its nose.
So I'm headed back to Canada. The year before I shot an incredible buck. Rick and I were on some good deer and finally got it done. This season was no different. Rick put me right in the zone. The first evening, I have a buck parade going on around me, and there was this oak tree that these deer were just hammering these acorns. And I had a shot at this target wide buck, and he was impressive. Just a little too far. It was the first night, and I said, I'm just gonna take my time. These bucks are in the area. They haven't been hunted. So I was really excited to go out the next evening.
I'm kind of flirting with the dangerous wind, but I've got Ozonics going.
So Rick and Wade put me on this giant wide Canadian buck, and I'm in his core area. I mean, he's there. The next night I go out and I look up in this tree stand, kind of shady looking setup. Like, I'm a big guy. I want to feel safe getting, those guys are physical specimens. So I had to do some rearranging of the steps. I get in the tree, feel comfortable about it. I threw the raw scent out all around me that evening. I had the Ozonics going, so I was covered with scent. I was prepared. But as it was getting dark, I was getting a little nervous about getting out of this tree. Lo and behold, I get down about 10 minutes early, and I get to the base of the tree and I look up, and there he is. I had all that scent out, and something was keeping him there, and he definitely was staring at me, and I was able to get drawn and just drill him. I would have just maybe stayed in that tree just a little bit longer, I would have captured it on video, but the deer was huge, and it was just one of those moments where like, I'm shooting this buck. Wait for Tool.
We waited about 5 hours or so. We're gonna get back in here, and if it's a marginal hit and we don't see a lot of blood, we'll probably back out till tomorrow morning. But if we see some blood and we got a good trail, Lord willing, we hopefully find the deer dead, with a good blood trail, but we'll see what happens here.
The blood's looking good. I mean, the arrow's soaked with blood. There is some fat on it, which is a little concerning, but these are 300-pound deer up here in Canada, and they're at their fattest right now, so you don't know, but.
And of course, we had to wait for Rick. Rick finally gets up there. We go in as a team and blood tracked right to the big buck, and it was just celebration from there on.
Look at this thing. I mean, what a giant.
It's about as big as 10 points as they get right there. Can't tell you how much this thing just looked like a mule deer on the hoofs, as wide as he was.
Oh, it's so gray too in the face. A little bigger than your last swamp donkey, huh, bud?
Yeah, we spent all night getting him out on the sled, and Rock wasn't there to be there for that moment, but it's just one of them things that we almost had the 100% of the team there, but Rock wasn't there. But we definitely got him in on some FaceTiming and some other, camaraderie type moments during that epic adventure we had dragging that buck out.
I just want to make sure we're all in here. Oh yeah, team minus Rock.
This wouldn't be possible without these guys putting me in the zone. That's all I have to say. 23 inches wide. Here we are the next day. The track job was pretty easy. The Brad Broadhead did the trick on that, so easy pickings on them. Stay tuned on Team 200. Coming up next, you're going to get a whole lot of Wade Fatul. He's going in. He just went in. What does it take to fire up a mature buck? Estrus scent. Some scent products just don't work because they just aren't what they claim to be. Independent lab testing has found literally no trace of estrogen in the doe estrus scent products of other leading brands. Did you know that estrogen levels of a whitetail doe at peak estrus is over 30 picograms per milliliter? This level of estrogen is what you need to get a big buck's attention, and every batch of raw peak estrus is tested by an independent lab and certified to contain estrogen levels of 30 plus. Raw certified peak estrus, always fresh. No water or preservatives added. Just 100% peak estrus and 100% money back guarantee. He's going in. He just went in. So you got Wade Fatul, the superhuman as we call him. The guy practices and shoots his recurve bow religiously.
where my arrow
Look where
is.
mine is, right in the lip. There's the lip. You're below it. I'm in the edge.
Tie goes to the runner.
Am I the runner?
No. To the victim. Wade, what's the update with the video? Do you have those videos?
Rick has all the tapes. He took all my tapes. He took all the tapes. Rick has all the tapes.
As you can see, the rack is just unbelievable. Not so much at the height or the width, but the mass is just incredible.
Trying to find hunts on old SD tapes can be difficult. Over the years, Wade has laid down footage on shooting big bucks with recurve and compound.
Real windy now. The wind should work in our favor. We're going after him now, see if we can get a shot on goal. Hopefully we hit that artery in the back. Sometimes that's a successful hit in the back, not the best one, but that's what we gotta hope we got, huh, Ricky? Unbelievable, Rick.
Look at the neck on him.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He's gonna cook all the meals in camp. He's gonna clean up the camp. He's gonna make sure everybody's good to go on their hunt before he enjoys his own. You know, he's not gonna take the A or B spot. He's gonna go to the C spot and kill a giant. And let me tell you something, these guys will beat you up if you bring back crappy video. You know, if you're looking at it and it's shaky, and they'll judge your video.
That's too far. Isn't
I
it?
should have zoomed in tighter.
No, you're the shot.
No, I shot right in there. That's not very far at all.
It isn't?
No, I put an arrow right on the money.
Well, I would have waited for him to get up in here and then stick him.
Well, if he was going to turn sideways, I was going to take the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Not then. He turns. See, now he's turned too far, and then she does that.
Wait, time out. Rewind. Rewind.
Yep, I hit the wrong thing.
He went back to
too
the
far.
10th line 2 years ago.
And so there's kind of a video competition, obviously harvesting these animals and the encounters and just getting it done if you make a bad shot. So everything is real cheery and fun, but there are some moments that get kind of ugly. Coming up next on Team 200, Wade Fatul goes full draw on a Kansas Giant.
For over 2 decades, the MoonGuide has been the #1 rated tool for serious hunters, telling you when giant whitetails will move and where you need to hunt. Now available as a mobile app, the MoonGuide gives you parcel data, enhanced weather radar, exclusive discounts, tips from the pros, and the deadly red moon data. Are you tired of hunting nocturnal trail camera bucks? Do you ever wonder why some bucks only show up during daylight on certain days each year? The Deer Hunter's MoonGuide is here to help.
My scouting tells me where to hunt. The MoonGuide tells me when.
Our best day hunting ever. 2 unkillable bucks, both taken on the red moon.
For effective preseason scouting, scheduling time off work, planning out-of-state hunts, and increasing your overall hunting success, simply check the MoonGuide's calendar to find the best days, times, and hunting locations to catch a mature deer on his feet during daylight hours.
2 giant bucks last year, both taken on the red moon. Plan your best hunt at moonguide.com.
Wade Fatul has been bow hunting in Kansas with Chris Seymour for years. Wade's biggest bucks were self-filmed video hunts. In 2008, the team located this Kansas brute working a scrape, and Wade had been waiting all week for his opportunity.
Deer down. Nice high 8-point.
Just a real nice, good beam length. He's got pretty good mass, good G2s, just all around nice buck. Thank Rick and Rock. They set the stand the other day, told me where it was at. They said I should come down here in the evening. There were some nice scrapes around. They knew there was some nice buck in the area. They're in different spots tonight, so they hooked me up as far as where to go. I'm Like I said, just a gorgeous buck taken traditionally. You see the shot. Doe had ID'd me. He was going to try to skirt out around me.
So Wade's biggest buck to date was probably a mid-70s. I think we taped it out, you know, pushing high 70s, 177, 178. Giant buck. Wade zips it, hit it just a little back. The whole team kind of goes in 4 hours later and bumps the buck. Wade has to get on an airplane, and so Rick goes out the next day and miraculously recovers this deer and has to drag it out himself, and it was a giant.
And look at what I bumped into, heading towards the road, just how I found it.
Give you a little perspective of Wade's buck. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that wall of tines. What a tremendous trophy. Wade, holy smokes, you are the man.
From Rick, and like I said, I can count on either one of those guys. Rick ends up coming upon the deer and he calls and said, "Wade, I have your deer." I was just, the high at that point was incredible.
But this past season, it was kind of like his last day type deal, and I was just thinking, where can I put him? And I had a stand where I knew that there'd been a lot of bucks circumventing around this area, and several 8 points going on in there. I'm like, I bet you could get a shot.
Chris has got me in a stand this morning. It's cool, but it's supposed to warm up this afternoon. I'm gonna do an all-day sit with the rut. The deer could be moving any time during the day here. So stay with us. Hopefully we'll get a shot on goal.
And sure enough, Wade gets up in that tree, and here comes by perfectly quartering away is this beautiful 8 point. And you know, Wade does what he does and self-video, centers it perfectly and just drills this buck.
I did an all-day sit. It's almost 5 o'clock. Snuck out of here last night. I shot a nice buck last evening. I followed the blood trail for a little bit, and then it got dark on me and I didn't want to push it, so I backed out and got Chris. We came back this morning. Bleeding right here across the creek, piled up right on the other side of the creek. Wow. Beautiful deer. Look at the size of them.
Nice job, Wade.
Well, thank the Lord. Look at that guy.
Here, Wade.
Nice.
Let's
yes. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Oh. Not the biggest deer I've ever shot, but very exciting. Great hunt. Got it all on video. That really makes it worthwhile.
At the end of the day, Wade Fatul is going to get it done. And, you know, he's going to make sure that he's the last one to get it done because he wants to make sure everybody else is taken care of. So,
yeah, how about it?
So when it comes to self-videoing, shooting traditional recurve, getting on big bucks, and the total package, you know, Wade Fatul is just a legend in that way.
I don't know if this one came out last night. I didn't sleep well last night. You never do until you find your deer.
Tune in next week. We got Ricky and Rock Bonomo. It's just going to continue on with the traditional bow hunting.